Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Trade Confident. We're going to be going over Dogecoin, and it'll be a little bit of a different video. I want to show you guys, why is this market kind of going sideways? Why isn't the market seeing a lot of movement? You know, a lot of Bitcoin, you guys are looking at this, you're like, well, why is it just going sideways? I'm with you. I'm like, why is everything just kind of going sideways? Nothing really doing anything crazy. Well, I'll show you my thoughts on this and the reason why, and we're going to look at where the money is sitting, like literally where the money is with the crypto cap of the entire market. And it might surprise you guys of what's happening, and then if that switches, we could be seeing some crazy pumps. So I want to go over that in this video. And this is actually for all the coins, so please watch this entire thing because it will give you perspective here. All right. Currently, guys, we are sitting at 101 for 101 wins on this channel. We started trading in March of last year, and so we are just going to keep trading in 2022. In the second half of this video, I'll show you guys how to get into our trading strategy, how to get into Telegram, how to take all of our trades, okay? Been having a lot of fun over here. I'm trading with my own personal account, and let's go back over here. Trade with my own personal account. We're like, from yesterday, we're pretty much sitting where we were currently at. So the market's going sideways, but hold on and let me show you some more information of what I'm looking at. Okay, Dogecoin. This is a great example to do this video on because Dogecoin is literally just going sideways. I have not seen this much inactivity for a very long time. Let's go over this really quickly. Let's give ourselves some projections of where we can go, and then I want to show you guys where the money is literally sitting. You guys are like, where's the money? I'll show you where the money is. It's why the market's not moving right now. Okay, taking a look at the trend dashboard, let's start up here. So the trend dashboard is what I use to kind of spy on retail traders. These are the 6 most popular indicators retail traders use: the RSI, the stochastic, and the MACD, followed by the major moving averages, which is the 50, the 100, and 200 moving average. Okay. Majority right now, we're looking at the moving averages or the momentum of the market being bearish. We can obviously see that because we're in this downward trend here. All right. We also see, however, that the trend exhaustion is showing that the stochastic and the MACD is bullish right now. So what you've got going on right now is this little channel that's forming, and there's a lot of people that are basically, call this a horse race, whatever you want. They're placing their bets on if we're going to get bullish or if we're going to get bearish. That's where the bets are being placed. But with that said, there's also not a lot of money actually in this market right now. It is completely dying out. Okay, follow me here. This is going to make sense. Look at the price for swell money flow and look at the trend exhaustion. You guys can get these indicators in the description, okay? I'll show this to you later of how to get them on the video if you guys want. When the trend exhaustion is pushing into the top red section, and we're seeing the well money flow high here, we're looking for moves back down. It's kind of funny. Even though we were going sideways, we actually even still saw this move down. And exactly when we got to the bottom here, we still saw the move back up. I know you guys can't see it too much. Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can show you the transparency of this. When this hit the top here, even though we're going in this sideways market, it still stopped for our indicators and it moved down. We moved to the bottom here. It still stopped right at this area when we hit the bottom of the red section and it moved back up. Guys, the trend exhaustion is extremely, extremely powerful. Combining that with the well money flow, this is what you guys need to be looking at as far as predicting tops and predicting bottoms and predicting pumps and predicting crashes before they happen, okay? When you guys see the trend exhaustion very high here and well money flow is very high and it's hovering at this area, this is where you need to be looking for moves back down in the market. You can't have well money flow high. Listen, you can't have money flow high and trend exhaustion high for this extended period of time without a move back down. Okay, this is literally showing you where the flow of money is actually moving. Once it comes from the bottom and it starts moving back up to the top, people are buying during this area. Once they start buying, they're buying a lot. Whales will sell their positions and they will switch their positions and go to either short trades or sell their longs, and that will drop the price back down. You guys can see here, right when we push down to the bottom red section here, that was within this accumulation phase, about these 3 to 4 candles. That was telling us, hey, you know what? We're at the bottom. This may be a bear trap to the downside, but get ready for a move up in whatever coin you guys are looking at. That's what I'm trying to show you guys how to do here. We also see this. I want to give you this one more little tip, and then I'm going to get over to where the money's sitting. I want you guys to use these indicators. This is why we're not losing trades here, guys. Look at this. When you have a flat bottom here, arguably maybe you can say this is just a little bit lower than this wick value here, but let's call this a double bottom, all right? Look straight down with me. We're not going to do, I joke about this. In high school, we used to call this cherry picking, or actually elementary school when we're playing basketball. So here's what I want you guys to be looking at. The trend exhaustion showed the move down, an extension to the downside, ready for a pump here. Great, that's awesome. But this is why we use both indicators. what was happening with the flow of money during this period? The flow of money was actually moving up in the market. So as retail traders and the price were actually dipping back down and people were getting anxious and fearful, money flowed into the market. And this was a precursor that we were going to bounce back up very strongly, because the price will always follow where the flow of money is going. Okay, let me show you something else here. Let's get into where the money is sitting, because that's what you guys are probably wondering here. So I will go over the metrics, and I'll do this right after I show you this, but we're going to go over actually some blockchain metrics. Of the blockchain is just kind of a fancy word to say what's happening with the long and the short trades on the exchange for the current ticker you're viewing, and that's for Dogecoin, and that's Binance. So we'll take a look at that, so don't miss that. But here's what I want to show you guys. Let's take a look at the dominance chart for Doge right now. Let's go doge.d. Click this plus icon and type in doge.d. Okay, let's put this on the chart. Let's take a look at this. Let's move this all the way back down to the bottom here where the time frame is, and let's move this up here 1, and then let's move this up here 2. Okay, people are losing interest in Dogecoin. I'm not going to try to cherry coat this or anything like that. This isn't a pump channel. This is just realistically like what's actually happening. So let's just be real about this. Not nervous at all. It's actually a great time to buy, in my personal opinion. But we can see here that the crypto cap for Dogecoin is moving down a lot. Well, this is also happening on Bitcoin as well. So if we come over here and we take a look at this, go BTC.D. It's not just Dogecoin, guys. This is for a lot of the coins out there. We're going to put this and we're going to pull this over. Look at this. Money's flowing out of the market for Bitcoin as well. Okay. Well, if all the money's flowing out of the market for Bitcoin as well as Dogecoin and other coins, where in the world is all the money? It is sitting in stable coins right now. USDC.D. This is one of arguably the safest stablecoin out there. I know people are going to say USDT, but there's even people out there that'd be like, no way, that thing is not as stable as USDC. So, you guys can choose which one you want. It doesn't matter. Here's the point. I want you guys to be watching this. This is where the money's going. Money is flowing directly into stable coins right now. And let me just throw this on the chart. I know it's going to get a little crazy on here, but just you got this. USDT. Let's take a look at USDT here. What's happening with the purple and the yellow lines? Money is moving into stable coins right now, while the money is moving out of the entire crypto cap market for even the major Bitcoin. And obviously we're talking about Dogecoin today, but this is true for a lot of them. So what's happening right now, let's just get this back to Dogecoin and USDC for the moment. Let's make this chart a little bit cleaner. What's happening here is money is moving out of altcoins. It's moving out of the majors. It's moving out of the coins and the tokens, and it is moving into stable coins. All right. What can happen here, however, is if this market starts really taking off, what will happen with stablecoins is that stablecoins will actually start dropping out of the market, and then that's when we start to actually see pumps back up in the crypto sphere, back into your majors, back into your altcoins, because money is then flowing out of stablecoins, which is basically sitting in people's wallets, or they're staking it, earning interest, and they flood it back in the market. So this is actually a precursor to possibly an incredible bull run that's about to happen. And this happens before these bull runs happen. Now, why is there so much money sitting in stable coins right now? It is because there's only one way to describe this. People are undecided and unsure about what's going to happen with the market. Ethereum is over here sitting at very low levels. Are we going to crash back down? You guys know what I was looking at here. When this trend exhaustion gets to the top here and we're hitting up right around this level of $3,900, we are probably going to start seeing another move back down on Ethereum. Okay, Bitcoin in here, we're watching the trend exhaustion to get to the top red section, the wild money flow to get high, and we're looking for that move back down. But if we start seeing money flow straight out of the market on USDC.D, and again, you guys are going to ask questions over email about this, that's totally fine, but click in the plus and go USDC.D. Sorry, guys. I can type here, I promise. USDC.D. And then you guys click this. That'll give you the line here. When money starts flowing back into the market, we could start seeing a pump phase. This is why I'm actually agreeing with a lot of people that we could get extremely bullish in Q1 and Q2 of 2022. It's because we just need money to move from stable coins back into the market. And that's going to happen. Nobody's just going to keep their money in stable coins forever. Watch the shift that happens. Okay, let's go over the metrics now. Make sure you guys are getting the trend exhaustion and the price response money flow in the description. This is how we're going to be calling these drops, because here's what's going to happen. If this moves back down very, very fast, we are simply going to watch for the trend exhaustion to push down to the bottom red section. We're going to watch for the well money flow in green. Price is in pink here. Well money flow to get low. And this is where we're looking for our next springboard in Dogecoin back up. I own Dogecoin. I am absolutely still a fan of it. I do not think it's going to go away. I will show you guys my portfolio here of how much I own. It's actually one of my top coins. It's the third highest coin that I hold. And I do believe this is going to be a coin that needs to be held, and it's not over yet. It is not over for Dogecoin, okay? You guys are going to see this pump. You will see this pump here, and I'm almost positive this is not going to be a coin that you guys just see disappear. Elon Musk is still behind it. He's arguably one of the richest people in the entire world. Some people would call him the richest person in the world. There's still a lot behind here. Okay, let's go over this. And I want to get you guys into our next trade, so I'll show that to you in a second. Taking a look at Dogecoin Metrics, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take a look at this. What we're seeing right now is that the market has been moving from excited, even though we're not pushing up that high. It's kind of funny to see this metric this high when we're this low, but it makes sense. If you guys look at what this happened here when we pushed up, this is actually on this phase right here. Yes, people did get excited. I told you guys, this is why you need to be watching these indicators. When this pushes in the top right section, guys, and well money flows high, you need to watch for the drop. Like, imagine how many hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars you guys are going to save just by knowing where money is flowing. If you follow the money, you guys will be able to stay on the right side of the market. Now, look at emotions. Retail traders, if this is going to pump down today or in the next few days we see a drop, we will get into the anxious and the fearful section for the emotional sentiment of retail traders, okay? This is going to be a great place to buy, FYI, because as this moves down, people are going to get very anxious. We're most likely going to come to structure support here. Dogecoin could come down to about 15 cents. The next greatest structure support is wick value low, which is about 12.5, okay? So about 12 cents is what I'm looking at. Let's move down here. Looking at the long for short trades on the blockchain here, we are seeing something interesting. We are seeing that if you guys just draw a trend line here, long trades are actually increasing overall in the market for Dogecoin. However, short trades are moving down here. So if we just take a look at what's happening with the sentiment of people on the blockchain for Bitfinex here, looking at Dogecoin, we can see that we have people buying this dip more than they are selling this dip. So if you look at this over here, we are seeing that there's this acquisition of long trades happening, which is a good precursor of possibly a pump coming. Now take a quick caveat. Let's take a break here for a second. What could be the pump that we're about to see? Now I did this morning. Literally, this white line right here is the current price. Look at where we've been in the past. Like literally 1, 2, 3 times we've been in the past here. We have seen very nice pumps in the market. We've seen a 337% pump, a 68.42% pump, a 103.79, and a 73.59% pump, okay? This is why I do believe we are going to still see money moving into the market. Here's the other option, guys. It's either Dogecoin goes away or this starts pumping back up in the market. I don't think Dogecoin is going away. I also showed you guys the second move, the psychology of a market cycle. This is exactly what happened to Bitcoin back in 2016-17. Watch what happened. They went up, it went straight down, it got a consolidation period, and then it went into what's called a sucker's rally, which a sucker's rally for Bitcoin actually went 50% to the previous all-time high. So this could be placing us up here at about 50 cents on the next psychology of a market cycle move for Dogecoin. Okay, I'll try to show that to you guys at the end of this video if you guys want to stick around, but I want to make this a little bit faster so you guys get all the information. Long versus short trade risk. We're sitting down here in the good long trade section. So this blue line right here is the metric value for this actual metric, okay? So when this comes out here and it's hovering in the neutral section, it tells us, basically we're seeing people neutral. We're not, people aren't really anxious. They're not really fearful, but it is neutral. So this is the best time, the absolute best time to set up your buy limits so you guys can get into the market. There's a lot of people that are like, you guys only get into the coins that are moving because your friends are talking about it and they're hitting the news channels. I'll tell you this, guys. Yeah, you can make money on those, and I'm in those coins as well. But it's the coins that no one's talking about because they're not doing a single thing. Those are the coins that you want to have some money in because these are the ones that no one's talking about. And then once attention comes back to these coins, it's most likely after the pump. Why? Because attention comes to things that are moving. So if you can get into things, cryptocurrency, things in life, really, that are stagnant, that still have potential, this is where you guys have a lot of money sitting in your pockets in about, maybe 3 to 4 weeks if this thing just pumps. It's the people who get in now and get some skin in the game. I'll show you guys how to set up our buy limits to get into this. Well, institutional smart money, they are acquiring long trades. They are acquiring long trades, guys. We're still in this trade here. We had our first buy limit, second buy limit, and yes, we still have 2 more buy limits down here. And it's down at 2 cents. I'm not going to lie, guys. Yes, we could be coming down and we could be crashing further. So you want to have money still in the market for this, but we're going to keep you guys safe with really good buy limits, okay? This is showing us that there is still acquisitions of long trades happening right now. Now, if we crash out here very fast, what we're probably going to see is this long trade metric go up here, and they're going to buy the dip even more. Look at where we're currently at from the high to the low point here. This is where we're currently at. This thing is due for a move back up. It's either disappears or it moves back up. I don't think Dogecoin is going to disappear, okay? Elon Musk said he's going to accept Dogecoin for some of his merchandise. So there's actually a practicality of how what the technical term is, the utility. There's actually a utility to this coin. You can actually use it for something out there. So that's pretty cool. Support and resistance prices. It just means there's more attention around that coin, and it's actually practical for people to use it, okay? It draws attention to that coin. Support and resistance prices here. What I'm looking at is, we're going to remove these support and resistances. Here's the next level I'm looking at. It's right around 20 cents, and then the support that we're looking at is about 16 cents. Okay, let's take a look at this. The next resistance is right here. The next support is here. So what I'm watching for is, can we actually stay above this level of 16 cents? I've done videos on this before, guys. We need to stay above, let me get this out of the way real quick. We need to stay above this area of about 16 cents. If it breaks 16, we have this one more little saving grace about 15.17, and then if that thing's broken, we are going to be heading down, because the next visual structure support is down here, and it's at 12.5 like I mentioned. So really, guys, if we want to call a percentage here to make this really simple, we need to stay above 15, or the percentage move down here is probably going to be a drop of about 16 to 17%. So we need to stay above 15 cents. That's the mark everybody needs to be watching right now. Okay, let's continue here. Looking at this, where the dollar cost average entries are, this has been coming out saying, hey, if you guys want to get some money into the market, these are great lower entries. I'm telling you guys, the millionaires that were made off Dogecoin before when it was back at 5 cents. Look at where we're currently at. This same thing is going to happen, and I do not believe Dogecoin is going to be going away, and I do believe Dogecoin needs to be in your guys' portfolios. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just putting my money where my mouth is, and when Dogecoin explodes, you can be like, Travis had the third and most amount of his money was in Dogecoin. It's EOS is number one, Cardano, and then we have Dogecoin here, followed by Solana and Polkadot, and so on and so forth here. So I hold a lot of coins, guys. I'm very diversified, and I do believe this is time to get diversified. When you have a market that is this low on the altcoins, you don't know which ones are just going to pump overnight, and it's going to get ridiculous. So start getting your money into more coins and getting diversified. Dollar cost average entries, for those of you guys who are diamond hand holders, very good metric to watch. Okay, let's do this now. I'm going to get you guys into the next trade setups here, because that's what you guys really want to know. How do you win all the trades with us? Exit points. We did see this come out here, which is very interesting. The last 4 times in here, we saw a very nice call in the market dropping back down. We saw this here with a market drop down and a market drop down here as well. And we saw this actually call the drop very nicely there. And that was actually, all just right up here. And then the last drop was right here. So when we saw this metric is calling it very well. So make sure you guys are watching this as well. Okay, let me show you this, and then I'll actually try to move into showing you guys the psychology of a market cycle of how this could pump. But I want to just do this for you guys who are brand new so you can start trading with us. Take a look at profits if you guys want. We have ridiculous profits in here from traders doing literally thousands of dollars, and it's just ridiculous. $8,000 in one single day with our metrics and our indicators. The guy who did $20,000 with our 2 indicators, the price for swell, money flow, and trend exhaustion. Pretty ridiculous what people are doing in here. Here's the deal, guys. In order to trade with us, it's actually really simple. We only charge $49 a month. It's probably the cheapest membership on all of YouTube, maybe online, for this type of win rate that we're doing. And we're averaging between 10 to 15% per trade. In the bull run, we were averaging between 15 to 20%, but obviously we've been in this bear market, and a lot of people's accounts are actually down 20 to 30% right now, simply based off structures in the market, and we're basically break even in the market here. 101 is break even for us. So we're actually doing extremely well. Although the account here is not incredibly in the profit, you have to imagine everybody else who's actually in these trades, where I don't know anyone's account who's actually in the profit, but if they've been actively trading this market, because everything has been going down. And the moment we actually get a movement back up, it's crashing back down. So if your guys' accounts are, listen carefully, you need to hear this, because some of you are getting depressed, and it's ridiculous that what people are just, you're looking at all the pump coins out there and stuff like that, and those aren't even making money right now. But here's the thing. If your guys' account is down less than 10%, you are doing incredible right now. Literally, you are doing incredible if your account is down less than 10%. I know most of you are down 30 to 20, 25 to 30, and some of you guys down 40+% who are using leverage. But I want to just come out here and say this just verbally on this channel. You need to be jacked and excited and proud of yourself if your account is down less than 10%. Okay, we're basically break even. We've been trading through this entire market. So we're doing extremely well. The highest win rate on YouTube, yeah, we should be doing well. And what we're doing is we're showing you guys how to do this. Let's get in here. So $49 a month is going to give you guys access to all the metrics. The metrics I just showed you guys for Dogecoin, you guys get that for all of our top 12 coins. But this is what really gives this value here. And this will be going up in price, just so you guys know. So make sure you guys are getting in here and you're snagging this because this will be going up this year. Within the first quarter of 2021 is when we're planning, okay? That will give you access to all the metrics, but here's what you guys want to do. You want to get over to the live trades section. So the live trades over here is where all of our 101 and 101 wins have actually been taken. You guys know when I came out here and showed you guys the AVX trade that hit the first buy limit here. The first buy limit was actually on December 22nd, and then the 29th, we came down, hit the second one, had a break-even entry, and then we took profit here. This whole trade setup was actually called out on this website down here at the bottom, and that was under AVAX for Avalanche. So let me show you guys how to get into all of our coins here, because literally, we're just going to start taking new coins. AVX got ended the other day. We're in AVX. I'm in the new Avalanche trade right now, because if you guys saw the Telegram channel, I'm also now doing something for you guys. Once a trade closes, and this is what I said, the AVX 50% stop loss got hit. This trade is officially closed. Make sure you're setting up the next buy limits. I just used the buy limits on the website this morning for AVX, and I'll join you, everybody, in this next trade. I am literally in the next trade for AVAX that was posted yesterday on this channel, and it's basically close to the same spot it is right now. So this is how we're taking them all. So follow me very closely. This is how we're taking our win rate and how we're winning. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, all of our metrics and our charts update. So just make sure you guys are watching around that time. Okay. This is what you guys want to do. Simply take the trade amount that you want to trade with, the allocation. We're going to call this $1,000. Split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions. So you're going to do 25% each. So 250, 250, 250, and 250. Okay. All of your buy limits need to be set at the exact same time in your exchange. Okay. All at the same time. Once your first buy limit is hit, then set a sell limit up here at the green line for 100%. Again, just follow this. It's so simple. Once your first buy limit is hit, set up the sell limit shown in green into your exchange for a 100% exit. All right. Very simple, guys. The second thing is very important. It is getting into the Telegram channel where I'm actually calling exits for you guys, and we're using the indicators so you guys can learn how to use those, all right? So make sure you guys are signed up on your Telegram channel, on your personal Telegram, on your phone or your computer first, getting into our membership, and then clicking this link right here, which is part of a members only page. That will give you guys a hot link into the Telegram channel. All right, where we're using the indicators. So if you guys look at what we called back here on the exit for AVAX, we're using the trend exhaustion. We're using the price for swap money flow. This is where the indicators come in handy and why you guys want these. I showed you guys on Dogecoin, even in this small little market, we are literally still calling the tops and the bottoms, and the market is stopping for the trend exhaustion. And we're also able to see what's happening with the flow of money. Guys, the flow of money is very high right now. So if I were to come out here and make a guess here of if we're going to go up or go down, from a metrics perspective here, this has a higher chance of moving back down for Dogecoin. Just going to be honest, that's where we're at. I'm not going to try to tell you it's going to go up, because what happened last time we got up here? Well, it started to move back down on the market. Okay, great. What happened the last time previous to that, where we actually got traders into a 20% profit on a trade up here for those of you guys who took the lower buy limits? You guys saw a move back down. Great. What happened the previous time before that? We saw the move back down on the market. It did not head up any higher. This as well right here. We saw this move up. It could not go any higher. Literally right when we got to the top of the red exhaustion, we started to move back down. And then we called the drop over here in Dogecoin as well. When we saw, what was this? Exactly correlated to this high over here when the trend exhaustion was high and well money flow was high, and then we saw the drop back down. Great. Get these on your charts and reverse it. When it was in the bottom red section here, this is actually when people made a ton of money because they were trading with these indicators. I will be showing you guys in the coming months how you guys can, I want to be careful how I say this, because some of you guys are scalping with these indicators and you're doing thousands of dollars on a weekly basis. And please understand this, those are with larger accounts. You can't scalp with thousands of dollars of profit on smaller accounts, okay? Like that's just a misconception out there. So they're using larger accounts, maybe hundreds or maybe $10 per scalp if you're using like, $500 account, or, hundreds if you're using, a couple $1,000s. But what my point is start getting these indicators on your charts so you guys can actually start seeing where the market's moving. You don't have many people message me, they're like, Travis, I'm able to predict these markets now and know where the market's moving with these indicators. I'm like, yeah, that's why we get them on the chart. I'm not trying to be rude at all. Sorry, I feel like that came across rude. But it's like, yeah, isn't it awesome? This is super cool. So here's the deal on this, guy. I'm not going to turn this into a sales video. If you want this, I'm going to give you guys this deal. You need to get these 3 indicators at minimum if you want to join me. With our trading analysis and in our Telegram channel. This is helping us call tops and bottoms. This is why we haven't lost trades yet with exiting in the profit. The price for swell money flow, the trend dashboard, trend exhaustion is what you guys need. It is better to get the bundle pack, however, because you guys are going to be overpaying on the individual indicators about 21%, okay? or you can look at it as you're saving 21% if you guys just get the bundle pack. These 3 indicators are what you need. If you get these 3, that's awesome. The bundle pack gives you 6 indicators on top of these 3, giving you guys a total of actually 9 indicators with the bundle pack. In this year, I'm going to start showing you guys a little bit how to use the other indicators in the bundle pack. So as these indicators start being shown, you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, I want those. Well, here's the thing. You're going to have to pay the individual prices, which you guys are going to pay far more money if you try to get these individually than if you get the bundle pack. So the point being on this video, get the bundle pack so you guys can snag this today. All you guys have to do is click this link and it's automatically discounted. There's no coupon code required here. I made it just rock bottom so you guys don't have to worry about anything. Just check out with this link here and then get the indicators set up. Again, if you guys want to use these 3 indicators, that's fine. You just pay a few more dollars and you're going to get all 9 instead of just 3. And it's basically close to the exact same price. All right. If any of you guys have purchased any individual indicators from us before, like the price for swell money flow, and you want to upgrade to the bundle pack because it's 81% off, email me and my team at betradeconfident@gmail.com and we will just send you a PayPal invoice for the difference and we'll give you guys the bundle pack on the discount so you don't have to purchase the bundle pack to get everything else. Just tell us what you've purchased and we will give you guys the rest of them in an email and we'll just send the source codes to you, okay? One-time purchases on the bundle pack, not a monthly recurring membership like the membership is to get into all of our trades, okay? One-time purchase, best purchase you guys will purchase for yourselves in 2022 for crypto. I'm positive about that to predict the markets. Okay, so I told you guys I would show this to you. We do have time here. Let me do this. I want to show you guys the psychology of a market cycle on Dogecoin real quick. So what we're going to do is come up here and then actually, move all this out and go to resources. So resources is where you guys are going to see the psychology of a market cycle. This is the normal one that we see, but I want to actually come down here to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, this is what happened. This is what happened in the initial pump of Bitcoin. And then we started coming down here. We started hitting a bunch of supports. Look at this. Right when we came down here, we saw this nice spike straight back up. Okay, looking at Dogecoin, do we see a nice little move down and a spike back up? Yes, we do. And let me just show this to you guys. This is exactly what happened over here. Let me bring it over here so we can see this whole thing. There we go. Cool. So we saw the move up. We saw the nice spike down and then another move back up here. But what's been happening here is we've been forming this support right there. Do you guys see the support line? This is correlated, in my opinion, to this support line right here. We could have what's called a capitulation anger stage where this heads down a little bit further, but I do believe we are actually in that stage where we've dropped out and we've come out from this shelving area right here, and we've dropped down from there. We've been down this area. Now, what happened with Bitcoin is that, exactly what people did with Dogecoin is people lost interest. Do you guys understand what I'm saying now? When people lost interest in Bitcoin and nothing was happening, and they're looking at other altcoins because they want to get into these moon boys or whatever they call them now, this is when people should have been buying Bitcoin because that's when the second rally happened. And this is what's called sometimes a sucker's rally or a disbelief rally. This is what I believe is coming for Dogecoin. And this is why it's my 3rd highest coin and I'm still holding this, because if the psychology of a market cycle plays true for Dogecoin as it has done for Bitcoin, we are seeing the exact, this isn't even just like let's just throw out a theory out there. No, this is the exact same pattern that's playing out for Dogecoin as it did for Bitcoin, and then we saw it pump back up. Remember what I said in the first part of this video? Where did it come back to? I said 50% of the previous all-time high. That is what I'm looking for in the disbelief rally for Bitcoin, and we're using this because this is what's happened in the past of what could happen with Dogecoin, which is why I'm telling you guys we could be seeing a 50-cent rally within quarter 1 or maybe quarter 2 of 2022, which could be before April, May, and June. So do not give up hope for Dogecoin. I am still holding it. It's my 3rd highest coin, and I do believe you guys should be getting some skin in the game for Dogecoin. Make sure you guys are getting the indicators in the description to predict the tops and the bottoms, because this is how we're making money over here, and you guys can do that as well. Make sure you guys are getting the membership because that will be going up in price, and that's how we're actually winning all of our trades. And then making sure you guys are getting actually set up into the trades over here on any of our coins. Click into them this morning and you guys can set up your entries. And then last but not least, guys, make sure you're entering into the Telegram channel over here, because this is where we're going to be calling all of the exits for you guys. And this is where you guys are going to be actually making the tangible money, because I'm calling the market exits for everybody and I'm taking these trades with you guys. So everything you need is in the description, and I've pinned it to the first comment of this video. So guys, as USDC is going up, watch for that to move back down so we can actually maybe see money moving back into the market. When that happens, I'm looking for a pump. If this happens the same as Bitcoin, we could be seeing a move up to 50 cents for Dogecoin. If not, we could be moving lower. So making sure you guys are getting your buy limits set up for Dogecoin. Click right here and use all 4 of those buy limits. That will keep you safe and you will buy basically insurance on your trade in case we go down. This is the best way to trade, guys, and I'm trying to prove this to you guys with having our accounts, doing very well here, basically at break even. You guys, if you are down less, if your account is down 10% or less, you are doing amazing. You are in the top 99% of traders if your account is down less than 10%, and we're actually in the profit now, $41. So great. I want you guys to feel good about that. And so someone can actually come out here and give you guys practical, everyone's like, oh, your account should be high because crypto's going up and all this stuff. No, that's garbage. Like, forget that. Those guys don't know what they're talking about. I'm not having anybody particular in mind, but you guys need to know this is a hard market to trade lately. And if your guys' accounts are down, 10 to 15%, you should be proud of yourself. Seriously, because everything that's tried to pump up has always just come crashing back down here in the last 30 days. So I want to encourage you guys on this channel and not give you false encouragement. If you are down less than 10% in your account, you need to celebrate today and give yourself a pat on the back for doing well and having good risk management. Because when this thing starts going up, you guys who are at 10% are going to fly up to 30 and 40% in your accounts, far more than people who are sitting down 30 to 40% right now. And some people down 50% plus because they used leverage and they didn't use cash in their accounts. So I'm going to show you guys how to stay safe on this channel, but I want to encourage you guys with that. All right, guys, God bless you so much. I'll come out with a couple more videos today on different coins, so make sure you're watching out for that, but make sure you're getting the indicators to watch and predict the moves for yourself, and making sure you guys are getting the Telegram channel as well as sign up for the membership so you guys can trade with us. God bless you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.